Hello, hello, lovely humans of Earth. Welcome to Mandy Cane Lane in 2024. I know I look the same, but that's only because I age extremely freaking well. So props to me for that. Props to my genes, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. But, you know, that's the usual here. That's the norm. It's fine. Also, new year, new background. Somebody suggested. I changed it, and I liked the idea. But I kindly explained to that person that I had kind of bluishy, greenish-y tones to kind of fade out the weird green aura I have because of the green screen. But I liked it. I'm trying it out, and I want to see how it looks. And maybe the aura is just part of me, the greenness. And we all just have to deal with that. I don't know how annoying it is or how bad it looks or whatever. No, I can't get rid of it because once I get rid of the green aura around myself, my face disappears. So, I like this pink color. I don't know. It fits the channel, I guess, and stuff. Fits my hair, but I don't know. It's just a set place. I don't know the word. Something. It's temporary. We'll see if it stays. Anyway, who cares about all this? Nobody. So, but what do you guys care about? XFM, the Ricky Gervais Show. Episode 4. Here we go. I didn't get these done by December, but whatever. I'm doing them now. And thank you to Rusty Dog for putting this together. Awesome. Oh, Rusty Dog. And let's go. I just love these guys, so boom. Let's do this.
Muse on XFM 104.9. It's a Gervais show, isn't it?
With Steve Merchant.
Yeah, we're all here.
Oh,
I can't wait.
I can't believe it.
We've got some great stuff coming up, Steve.
What have we got planned?
I'm being honest.
Go on.
There's some great tunes.
Yep.
We've got, there's too many to mention.
Don't mention them.
Well, there's about 20, actually.
Is there?
We could mention them.
Looking forward to them.
I've got a brand new feature as
Okay.
well. You know, I do a film with you.
Loving it.
And, you know, we do Run for the Covers and Song for the Lovers and got a new feature.
Go on.
That film sounds good.
Right.
It's not the film review. It's a track from a film.
That's brilliant, Rick.
Yeah.
That's
That
absolutely
film
magnificent.
sounds good.
Yeah.
Something like.
You guys have any idea how many movies my brother says? Both my brothers are musicians, but one would he was always been obsessed with music for movies. And the amount of movies he tells me, this movie's really good. I'm like, dude, I saw that. That movie sucked. What are you talking about? Nobody liked it. He's like, no. The music is really good. The soundtrack's amazing. Yeah, that's one thing. It has nothing to do with the movie. Like, a soundtrack can be amazing and the movie can still suck. So he judges movies on just the soundtrack. And that's not how that's supposed to work. But, yes, some people go all freaking out. I'm looking at Danny Elfman.
Yeah.
People will be desperate to look forward to that.
And there'd just be some chat as well.
There'll just be some net.
Ooh, Phil Collins and freaking Tarzan. Amazing. All right, I'm sorry, I'm excited.
That's
That
absolutely
film
magnificent.
sounds good.
Yeah.
Something like that.
People will be desperate to look forward to that.
And there'd just be some chat as well.
There'll just be some natter in. Carl, have we got anything to give away this week?
No.
Ooh, that's a shame.
Yeah.
Quite like giving stuff away.
Yeah.
I feel quite powerful.
You know, in the week, is there any meetings like, oh, what should we give, like, Ricky and Steve to give away? Because, I mean, I'll see lots of trailers for the breakfast show and that, Enterprise and that. Or do they go, who? They're coming Saturdays. Saturdays? What? I don't work Saturdays. No, but it's still on the air Saturdays. Is it?
Who listens on a Saturday?
Yeah. Between
doesn't?
1 and 3. Oh, that's the worst time, isn't it?
They sort of hear you know, taking the mickey out of what tickets you're given. And
Yeah.
I think this week you could have had St. Etienne, but they said no. We'll hold them back.
I love being punished.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what we're being punished for being subversive and rock and roll.
Yeah.
Is that a crime, Rick? I don't think so. High five.
Fine.
You've got to hit the hand,
Yeah, I know,
otherwise
well,
it sounds embarrassing.
You're a lot taller than me, aren't
just hit high five. Yes.
High
Sweet.
record. Black Rebel Motorcycle Club there in Loveburns, XFM 104.9. We're really swinging now.
We are. It's
so
happening.
much better than last week.
Last week was appalling. I don't want to talk about
Well,
it.
it wasn't too bad, actually.
Was it?
Apparently.
I enjoyed
it. No, you know, I said, oh, we were really off then. Steve was hungover and I was tired and we couldn't be bothered. And they were going, no, it's as good as any other week.
Exactly.
Which is pretty disappointing, isn't
That's
it? You
what I
want them
said.
to go, well, I'll tell you what, it was the worst one ever and it was still
It
brilliant.
was still magnificent.
As opposed to,
yeah.
it was one of the best. But rubbish.
Yeah.
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 Good.
Bit
So
of a
we're going to
stretch.
really... you know,
Yeah, we're going to up the ante today.
Yeah.
Come on,
Ooh.
Carl. Cheer up.
Let's make this, Carl, let's make this the best show ever.
All right. Should we have a big group hug?
Yeah.
Oh, Carl, come on.
Let's have a big group lick.
Yeah. Carl, come
Oh,
on.
look at his little
look at
face.
his face. You can see why the ladies love him. He's a cute guy. No, you're a cute guy. And I'm not having a go. I genuinely think you are, so don't have a go back at me.
Oh, I've got some news for you, Steve.
Go on.
Where is it? Carl, where's that thing? Right, here. Company magazine are compiling a 50 most eligible bachelors feature.
Ding dong.
For the May issue 2002, right?
Ding
These are
dong.
the requirements, right? Single, right? That means available, not just unmarried. Just, you know.
Okay.
Age 20 to 30. You're well in there.
I'm straight in there.
C. D.
What was C?
C is, it says good looking.
Fine, yeah, I'm eligible so far.
And it
Keep
says
going.
not, oh no, this is what rules you out probably. It says not necessarily Brad Pitt-esque. And you are a little bit.
Well,
There
so
you
they
go.
say.
Must be British and come from one of the following regions. London, South East, South West. You're
That's
there.
me.
I think they just name all the regions of Britain.
Yes, they
Right.
could just say from Britain.
Really.
I thought-
Employ... What, sorry, Carl, go on.
Is there a height restriction or anything like that?
A limit.
Oh, we'll
So
leave
what
that
is
with-
this? What, seriously, is this a
Yeah,
serious thing? What is
yeah.
it?
It's the most eligible bachelor.
This is so me. Do you know any of the boys who'd be perfect for us company girls? Past bachelors have included TV presenters Dermot O'Leary.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm in with Dermot O'Leary. He knows me. He's normally
Yeah.
on, isn't he?
Yeah.
Jamie
It's,
Theakston.
it's not most eligible person who knows a bachelor.
The models Rob Warrington and James Polanski.
Yeah.
The singers Lyndon David Hall and Richard Blackwood.
Yeah.
Wouldn't necessarily consider him a singer. But
Controversial.
I'm sorry.
He's having a dig at Blackwood.
Hey, I'll tell you this. I was watching,
on.
I don't so much watch it, but I saw the trailer for The Farmer Wants a Wife.
Oh, yeah.
Right, which is the
Which
show which
you
you
talking
mentioned,
about
yeah,
it?
you did. Which
Yeah.
is a show where I think farmers, because obviously it's very difficult for them to meet women.
Wants a wife?
And I'm thinking, hello, idea, Steve Merchant wants a wife.
It's not bad,
It's
is
a
it?
TV show.
Who sounds a bit like a farmer.
Exactly.
This is...
The fact that you put that together is just brilliant. Dude, there's every time I would watch events from the UFC, just the important fights and stuff, there was always a commercial. There was always the Geico commercials and stuff. I haven't seen American commercials in years unless it's that. And they're always the same ones. The Geico guy, the gecko is just everywhere. And there's a few. And there's one, I can't remember what it was, but it was just like a dating app for farmers. And like the little jingle, I was gonna say it's really catchy, but not catchy enough for me to remember. But I used to have it in my head all the time. And it's so specific. Why? What? It's like celebrities only date celebrities and they don't date like normies or whatever. Why do farmers only date farmers? What is that? What that Can I not find a farmer that would teach me about farming? I mean, if we like each other, what's wrong with that? It's weird.
Well, what I'm saying is I don't mind the public voting for the woman, you know, if that's how it happens. I don't mind, you know, because who cares, you know,
Yeah.
I'll have anything, whatever they can choose. Be fine, you know.
See that? I think, yeah.
Steve Merchant wants a farmer. That'd be even better.
Steve Merchant wants
They
it.
only
Yeah,
date
Steve
farmers.
Merchant wants it. I'm thinking, sort of, maybe the Bravo channel on cable,
Yeah.
you know, or ITV2.
Yeah.
Hey, it's an idea, Rick. I'm just flying out the flagpole.
Yeah, well, we'll think about that.
Yeah.
Don't phone in. It's not worth it. Let's play some more music. There is a Slim Shady in all of us. That was Eminem, XFM 104.9. Steve.
Yeah, no, I was just thinking, because Carl, I'm probably thinking, you know, he likes to have a little dig every so often about, you know, my success with the ladies. No, Carl, I'd tell you, you'd have been proud of me last night. No, listen, you'd have been proud of me. Because I was walking back from the shops, I was carrying 2 cans of weak lager. It was Friday night, Rick.
Yeah.
Time to go a bit crazy.
Yeah.
And there's this woman coming the other way who must have been sort of 50, 55, just standing on the street, dressed in kind of like rhinestone cowboy style outfit. Really weird, never seen her before.
Parton. Was it Parton?
It wasn't Dolly.
No.
And she's just staggering down the road, like, just shouting. And some truck drove by, and she just went, "Oi, come over here! Come over here!" And the car just drove by, whatever. And she walked into me, and she saw me come in, and she saw the beer in my hand. She couldn't believe her luck. And she stopped, and she tried to stop me. And I sort of stepped one way to try and go past her. She stepped there and blocked my way. So she blocked the other way, and she went, come here, like trying to motion. And I was really scared. It was
You
like some... It
you
was
looked
like
around and thought beggars can't be choosers.
well, this is... But then, for a minute, I was thinking... Well, you know,
Yeah.
I mean, it's Friday night. You know, I'm in a mood to make whoopee. But I thought it's probably best to avoid it, and I actually managed to run away and avoid her, and she just kept shouting at me as I was running down the road, come with me, come with me. But I legged it. But what I was thinking is it was like some kind of, like, sort of Hansel and Gretel nightmare. You know what I mean? Like an old lady in your way.
You're going there and there's loads of other people that look just like you.
Exactly.
They're getting very, very thin.
We've been here for years.
In chains. Yeah.
But I thought you'd be proud of me. No, there was that was, you know, that was a woman on a plate,
so to speak.
and I just
These
turned it down.
images, oh my
And,
god.
yeah.
Exactly. You see.
You went
Oh my
out
god,
and,
did her hands look like feet? Oh. Hands are always so weird with these.
Yeah.
Exactly. You see.
You
So
went
not
home, you
so
went,
desperate.
He got in and went, what have I done?
Seeing her again tonight, then.
Well, I'm just going to hang around by the offie, see what happens. You know.
Looking forward to Christmas?
Loving it. I'm always a big fan of Christmas. Actually, yeah. No, I'm not a bah humbug type.
It's not far
That's
now,
not
is it?
what you were in
It's
Click
this
and
month
Collect.
now. Is
Is it? Are we in
Is it
December?
the 1st?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Jeez. Jesus. Yeah. Brilliant.
Well, I was quite excited because this week I think it was this week in the papers, The Sun, and I think all the other papers actually, had the first of the kind of giveaway TV supplements that comes
I
listing
love
all the
them.
shows that are on. But what about when they bring them out this early, is you open it and it's like, you think, yeah, I want to see what films are on and stuff, and you go through it, and it just, about half of the listings are to be confirmed. To be confirmed. It's it's an utter waste of time.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's like, who is planning their film and TV watching this early?
Yeah.
It's a little bit early to be worrying about
3
it.
weeks in advance going, but I better not make any... Well, unless it's like an amazing thing on telly, or you know...
Are you coming to a party? We got one Friday 29th. I don't know, I'm going to watch something on the TV, there's a good film. What is it? Not been confirmed yet.
It's to be confirmed, but I can just, say
be
this, I
dynamite.
won't be at the party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's strange.
But I remember when I was little, my sister used to work in W.H. Smith's, and
I don't know what that
she
is.
used to come home like every Thursday. She'd been paid, big bag of sweets for
Lovely.
me, and the TV times.
The TV times, of course, because you're
Yeah.
working class. Sort of.
TV times.
The radio times for a classier, middle class gentleman like myself.
But the bumper edition at Christmas, it's like 2 weeks of telly. She sit down like that Thursday night, sit down with my sweets, and we tick off all the things we were going to watch over the
That's
next
really
2 years.
tragic.
Didn't happen, did it? Because I was squeaking around, hyperactive, making people play with my toys, stuff, and not watching telly really.
I bet but if you watched any telly, it'd have been really rubbish stuff. The whole family was like, I imagine probably Dennis Norden's Laughter File, Volume 12, or whatever it is.
I don't think even Dennis
'Cause
Jordan was going there.
Whereas you see, we in our house, of course, we'd just switch off the TV and we'd
Yeah.
perhaps just listen,
You
to
weren't
a
allowed to.
concerto on Radio 3.
Yeah, we weren't allowed to turn the telly off. Really.
I don't know what a concerto is. I've just said that word.
I love that you did this. Composition for one or more principal instruments with orchestral. Orchestral. I can't read. Accompaniment. Now usually in symphonic form. Thank you for that. That is hilarious. Oh, they even put it in Italian. Concerto.
I'm
I don't know
assuming.
what a concerto is. It's like just a posh word for concert, isn't it?
I think so.
Is it?
Yeah.
What's a concerto?
It's one of those. Maybe it's one of those instruments, the kind of squeeze box.
That's a
Concertina. It's a concertina.
Yeah.
My nan used to play a concertina.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know if that's interesting to you. I don't know why you choose the concertina of all the instruments to play. I mean, it's not the sexiest. Only kind of sailors
Well,
normally
my
play.
nan used to have one, but she doubled up as an iron lung,
Nice.
which was good. And so when she, when she had a bit of an attack, we not only were warned,
Yeah.
but we had little tunes.
That's beautiful.
as well. Yeah.
Could you play your grand?
You can play your grand, yeah. Once she had a bit of an accident, she said, "Sit down, kids," and she came in there, and she had a corrugated neck.
Ah, of course.
Where it had gone horribly wrong.
Do you-
Go on.
Sorry, what were you going to say?
It's happening again, Steve.
What's happening?
It's going all wrong.
Yeah.
We're talking rubbish.
Yeah.
Are we?
Yeah.
We should have played it.
We're
The
talking.
little yeah in the background from Carl. Like, yeah, you guys suck. I've been gesturing for 20 minutes.
Rubbish.
Are we?
Yeah.
We should have played 2 in a row.
He's having a go, isn't he?
Blimey.
Gorillas, Rock the House.
Yep.
XFM 104.9.
Who are you?
Ricky Gervais, who are you?
Steve Merchant?
Yeah,
nice. Sweet.
Together again.
Yeah.
I can't believe it.
The old team.
They said it'd never
Plus
happen.
Carl, he presses the
Yeah,
buttons.
let's not draw attention
Yeah.
to him.
Okay.
We were talking about squeeze boxes,
Yes.
and got me to thinking, what's happened to them?
You don't see them.
Do you know what I mean? Instruments should be around forever. You know what I mean? The piano forte,
they?
as I
Oh,
call
it's a
it,
classic.
been around forever. They
That's so
invented it.
cool.
It's around. The saxophone was only, I think, the 20s or 30s. But I can't imagine it going away.
There's a number of instruments probably dying out.
loot.
The loot you rarely see now.
You
which is
rarely
a
see,
crime.
except maybe on a Men Without Hats.
What was Men Without Hats?
Or Marillion.
Right,
Men Without
yeah.
Hats. We can dance if we want to. And
But
Pierre
they have
Trudeau's
hats.
daughter was in that video.
Who was that we saw in the sandwich shop yesterday?
Well, he might not want us. He might want to be people to know that he was in a sandwich shop.
It's fine. It just shows that
He
he's
didn't say
Bruce
which shop.
Dickinson. He didn't recognise him. I went, look.
Bruce
you know,
Dickinson from
Yeah.
Iron Maiden.
I had no
Little
idea.
fella,
who it was.
isn't he?
I'd say
Little
he's
fella.
really tiny. It was almost laughable. Is he
It
married?
wasn't-
That'll annoy me. But
You just alienate yourself from a lot of heavy metal fans now
Yeah.
because he's
Ooh,
pretty
I'm
much of a
scared.
guru.
they never leave their bedrooms, Rick.
But they've got powers. If they're putting crystals now on toads, and they're going to turn you into a.
All right.
Oh well, no.
Let's
what?
having a go.
I
So
wasn't
early
having
on
a
in
go.
the
I
show.
stopped myself, realising it wasn't much of a threat.
Rick.
Right, go on.
What else is dying out? Pipes.
Pipes.
You never see people smoking pipes.
Why
Young
don't
people
you?
now are not smoking pipes.
No.
You see old people, you're right, but kids, you've got to start taking up pipes, otherwise they're going to die out. Because
Now they
people of the older generation, you know, they're going to die soon. I'm not smoking a pipe. I should
With
be.
pipes, though, was it like the fashion where when you smoked, you started, at a young age and then carried on, or did you just start at 50?
But no, because if you see like sort of shots of kind of sort of professorial types
Yeah.
from the 1930s at
Yeah.
when they're at Oxbridge,
Yeah.
they're always smoking pipes in a tweed jacket.
Yeah.
That was when they started, like university.
Yeah, but they still do. So,
Yeah,
I mean,
no,
I
but-
there's
no,
lots of things that should die out in the rest of the world carry on in Oxbridge
Yeah,
colleges.
but my point is that-
Boaters.
All right. All I'm saying is that they're not even in Oxbridge now. They're not even smoking pipes.
I bet there is.
There's no
someone.
one smoking pipes.
I bet there is.
Right, I'd like to know if there's anyone
Random.
listening who's under the age of 30 that smokes a pipe regularly, and I don't mean like a crack pipe.
And I guarantee they went to Oxford or Cambridge.
Okay,
Yeah.
what's the number?
08700 800 1234.
What's the email?
Ricky.gervais@xfm.co.uk.
Pipes are dying out.
Yeah.
Snuff, that's as good as gone.
Yeah.
Snuff.
Yeah. Trilbies.
My friend always said if he won like loads of money on the lottery, he'd like to try really hard to try and bring back, as a fashion accessory, the cape.
See, I
Yes.
The capes are classy.
I quite like
Yes,
the cape.
please.
The cape's brilliant because you can kind of mask your face with it.
Yeah.
Dracula-like.
You can have it off but still on, and on but still off. It's not
Exactly.
like a
Yeah.
coat. You know what I mean? Where you drape it over your shoulders and that can fall down.
And you can do like the you can do like the serious Snape thing when you walk through corridors and have it like flow behind you, all cool and dramatic. I always thought that was so fun.
The cape, you're turning your nose up at the cape. That's a madness.
No pockets.
Good point. You could have some kind of inner sort of smuggler's
If they
pocket,
did that, I'd buy one.
poacher's pocket. If they did that, I'd buy one.
Well, I'll tell you what, that sounds good. That sounds good. It's just gone half-assed. It's the new
I
feature.
can't believe
that
it.
sounds good.
For a minute there, I was completely lost.
Yeah.
Remind me again. What's that sounds
Wow,
good?
I
I thought, no,
will-
hang on. It's that film sounds good.
Oh yeah, that film sounds good. Right, this is my famous film review, which I've got coming up. Look forward to that. It's brilliant.
Yes.
it's quite a delicate subject, but I think I deal with it sensitively.
Brilliant. Okay.
This is that film sounds good.
Right.
Tarzan.
And I've taken
Remind
a
us
film-
again what that is. What this
Well,
feature is?
I'm going to pick a song from a film that's
Okay.
on from the soundtrack, right?
Yes.
I'm choosing a song from Jackie Brown.
Okay.
Great film.
Yeah, brilliant film.
And this is Across 110th Street by Bobby Womack. It's fantastic.
Wonderful song.
You'll only like this if you're really cool.
Yeah, if you're really cool, like say us.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Bobby Womack, Across 110th Street. It's great, isn't it?
yeah.
That's a lovely feature.
And that's the first feature. Ooh, that film sounds good.
Brilliant.
Yeah?
Brilliant, yeah. That's
I'm
excellent.
thinking of actually bringing out maybe a compilation of
I'd love to hear it.
Song for the Lovers.
What
Maybe.
sort of things can we hear? Can we expect in the future? Because I know you're a big fan. This is brilliant. He bought the soundtrack to the film Braveheart, which is just kind of let me just explain. Which is just kind of big orchestrated numbers, right?
James
and
Horner.
as far as he's concerned, that's classical music. He's got a classical music CD in his collection. It's the music from Braveheart.
Well, can't argue with that.
Oh, I sit there and I think, yeah, mate, I'd probably sort of lead my people's,
Yeah.
you know.
He's obsessed with Braveheart. He actually sort of relates to William Wallace. He actually thinks, yeah, that's the sort of thing I'd be doing.
Yeah, it is. No.
What was it you were working out to the other day as well? He's got like a personal like gymnast or whatever. What's it called? Is it a gym expert, a trainer? You've got a personal.
I box with this bloke.
Yeah, he goes boxing in like some underpass somewhere. Right, every day, like,
Okay.
like every single
Why-
day.
why-
He goes every day.
Why does like a boxing post? Why does he have gunshots? He got shot 4 times, and he's just gonna. You don't. win if somebody brings a gun to a boxing fight. I mean, what? What is that poster? I've also been informed at some point in time that there is a boxing match, I guess for charity or something, because those things are always for charity, of him and Bob Mortimer? Is that... I haven't looked that up yet. I haven't looked up so many things. But that's a thing, right? That sounds fun. But, just, alright.
Like every single day, he goes boxing, right? But and what was it you were what did you tell me you were training to this week?
God.
What music did you have on?
Oh my God. I have actually, now I never do this, but I have actually gone red, haven't I?
Yes.
Right.
It's very hard to embarrass
I was working out and training and boxing. Oh my God. You're going to have to play a record after this. To the Rocky soundtrack.
To the Rocky
Oh my God, that is awesome because, okay, it's I don't know what day it is, but New Year's was just yesterday, the day before yesterday, I don't know, whatever. And, I say that because I don't know when this is going to come out, not because I don't know where I am and when I am. I know when I am, but it doesn't matter. My point is, my family played I took the stuff, but we played that blind cotton game, which is really fun. It's the cotton balls on the table, blindfolded contestants, spatula, bowl, and they try to scoop up as many cotton balls as they can in a minute, and it's really freaking funny when they just scoop air. And what's crazy is... sometimes you do realize it, especially if your like hand is on the bowl or whatever, you can feel them like hit the side of the bowl. But mainly since cotton balls virtually weigh nothing, you don't know when you're scooping and when you're not scooping unless you physically feel them fall in the bowl or they accidentally touch your hands or something. You got no idea, right? And we were taking turns doing that, and it was ridiculously fun. And dude, my mom cleaned us out, which was hilarious in more ways than I can even explain. And it was really funny. But, dude, if you haven't played that game at, like, a family gathering, highly recommended. It was really fun. It's very simple, and it's quite cheap. You just gotta have cotton balls. And, I mean, who doesn't have a spatula in a bowl? And some kind of blindfold. But, it was also funny because the blindfold, the only one we had available was my niece's, and she's 8. So it was like a unicorn thing. It had a horn, and everybody was putting it on backwards, had a horn in the middle of the face. It was a mess. It was fun. But my point was that we were all taking turns and stuff, and then at one moment, like when it was the last couple of contestants and it was getting really competitive and stuff, we had this like 80s soundtrack playing on you know, in the background, something on YouTube, like one of those lists of the 80s greatest hits. And the second my sister-in-law, she's getting in position, she puts the thing, and she's like ready, and we're about to time her. Eye of the Tiger comes on, and it made it so dramatic. It was hilarious. And it was just really, really perfect. And it was just funny because everything was like really tense because we've all wet and stuff. And it was down to the defining moments, and it was just funny. So I love that he said that.
Track. He's bought a CD which has got the best music from all of them. Now, was it Eye of the Tiger or was it?
It starts off with Eye of the Tiger, then it goes Hearts on Fire. That's me sort of right on fire. Then it goes dun 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 dun.
Does any of your training with your trainer, does it ever involve you running through snow with a log chained to your back, like in Rocky IV?
I often have to help Russian peasants because their cart horse is like falling over, but I lift it up. Whereas the other fella, he's training in a posh gym having injections. I'm not. I'm just like breaking rocks and punching dead cows.
Oh. I was confusing for a second.
It's handy, wasn't it?
Put it on. Where'd you get that from?
It's handy, wasn't it?
Put it on.
No, what is it?
That's the
he can't hear because he's got. Put your headphones on.
Why was it?
You'll love it. You'll love it.
Yeah.
That's magnificent.
Yeah.
That's now Ricky Gervais's theme tune.
Yeah.
Every time we start the show, we should just start with that.
Win, Ricky, win. U2, Walk On. I've got to give it to him. I hated U2 for about 15 years.
You said it before,
I know, but I love that one now. I just love that album. They can't put a foot wrong.
Do you ever listen to the whole album? Because I know you tend to buy albums just for the singles. When you could, of course, just buy the singles.
I know where he's going. I bought light funky ones.
Oh, I wanted to say that.
Yeah, I bought light funky ones because
the light funky ones. Do you remember the light funky ones? That was about like a year ago. What did they do? They did Girl in a Green Dress, Girl on TV.
And Abercrombie.
That one that, summertime Abercrombie and Fitch. The girls are wearing up. Do you remember that? It's like a light sort of summer
Listen,
nonsense.
I've got a lot of money. It's nothing to me, okay?
The light
I
funky
want a
ones.
bit of light funky ones once. That's 15 quid. It's nothing to me.
That's
You put
illegal,
the
by
two
the way.
singles on, right? Never listen to the rest of the album.
I never listened to the 2 singles again either.
The light funky ones.
Oh, it's just my street cred's gone down it. Rocky soundtrack and the light funky ones. You'd make 2 mistakes.
Right, let's not forget Braveheart, the soundtrack.
Oh yeah, it's a good film.
Rick, we were talking earlier about stuff.
True story
that's,
about a little Australian freed the Scottish.
the stuff that's dying out that I think you and I single-handedly need to kind of resurrect and salvage. I thought the Trilby was dying out.
Yeah,
I'll surprise you, and yet,
was well,
watching Top of the Pops last night,
Yeah.
Jamiroquai was wearing one, and then lo and behold, Danny Minogue came on, she had one as well. I thought, blimey, there's 2 people there trying to salvage the Trilby, and good luck to
Really?
them.
Well,
Yeah.
that's on its way then. Let them
The
do
Trilby's
that.
fine.
Let's do something else.
But the bowler hat,
the bowler hat.
never
See,
see
I
the
always
bowler.
fancy myself in a
I
bowler
love
hat.
a bowler hat. Carl,
like
would you wear a
hats.
bowler hat? You know,
I really like, the other day I was thinking that. I really liked that, because I saw a video, I think it was like the first ever video made in Argentina, and it was just somebody filming like a famous corner or whatever. And everybody had hats. It was that time where everybody had hats, and I like hats, and I like that was a thing, and I don't know. Like now if you wear a hat, you kind of feel out of place and maybe a little ridiculous, and people are gonna mention it, and it kind of sucks, because I don't know, I always liked hats, and I always like especially like fedoras and stuff. I don't know, I like them, and it's just I would never be comfortable enough to wear one outside, because it's not a thing anymore, and I'm confident, but not that confident. But I would like, somebody needs to bring hats back.
I know you'd wear the cape.
I did wear a trilby.
You were really? You must have looked like a...
That's brilliant. What, because you're a Mancunian?
Well, there was a phase, wasn't there, in about 90... When was it?
I think that was just round your way.
It might have been. It was in Manchester.
Did someone get a job
Hang
lot of trilbies? And persuaded you kids? Yeah, I tell you what's trendy. No, Sean Ryder wears one of these. Does he? Yeah, go on. Yeah, quid. And then everyone in your street had trilbies on.
But you've never worn a bowler?
Never.
What about Kangol bowler? You might think
one
about
out again.
I'll tell you what.
That looks mighty nice. It looks like the
I would
moon.
like to wear a bowler hat and a dark, but I'm worried I look like one of those little fellas off the Home Pride advert.
it. The Home Pride guys, they've been persevering with the bowler for years.
They still look good in it though,
They're
don't
still
they?
looking good. They're dapper guys.
Yeah.
There's a lot of, the Jolly Green Giant, he had quite a distinctive look, which is obviously one I've been thinking of exploiting.
What, the
Being
little
like 6 foot 7.
I know, the little sort of like a little dress.
Was it corn crop?
Mexicorn?
Made up his little skirt.
Yeah.
What? Niblets, they're all just freaking corn. All right. Oh, well, obviously not, but you know what I mean. I mean, it's just... whatever.
What was the Jolly Green Giant so jolly about? He was very pleased. It can't have just been the sweet corn and the peas.
No, I reckon it was his enormous jolly green knob. I mean, he must have got up every day and gone, look at that. He must have been so happy.
The only thing that's like, in the case of the Jolly Green Giant, or like when Gulliver was a giant and he was in Lilliput and all the Lilliputians, they helped him out, they were feeding him and stuff.
Yeah.
If you're a giant like that in that situation, how do you sort of have a little sneaky tug? A little tug, a little J. Arthur Ray.
I don't know, because it's like...
It's very tricky to do
you're
that
as big
secretly.
as their mountains, aren't you?
Exactly.
You can't...
It's
Very
very tricky to do that. He says like he knows.
Because
do
you're
that
as big
secretly.
as their mountains, aren't
Exactly.
you? You can't hide. They go... Oh, I mean, there's no...
Well, yeah. All the little village probably just thought it was a tidal wave or something. Do you know what I mean?
That's pretty grim, though. I
Yeah.
mean, the tidal wave was pretty desperate.
I know.
It's how would he have gone to the mayor and said, I need a Kleenex the size of a tennis court
Yeah.
and a gigantic copy of the Daily Star.
No,
Yeah.
I never understood with giants how they actually got that big in the first place, because what food was around to make them... Because not only were they, like, big, but they were muscly big.
They did.
They ate well.
They ate whole cows, probably.
When,
Yeah,
Carl,
mate.
you
It's
know,
not well documented, Carl, is it?
you know they don't actually exist and never have.
Mm.
Okay.
Right, it's time for a feature, I think.
Oh. Carl, I've got. So there was a TV show I watched once on the History Channel. This is the History Channel.
Yeah.
It was the history of werewolves. Right, the history of werewolves, and the whole show is predicated on the fact that at the end we'll tell you if they ever existed or not.
Yeah.
Ah.
Just waiting. And I go, oh, come on, we're going to be late.
Clickbait.
Hold on, he's going to tell us if
Exactly.
they existed or not.
Carl, werewolves?
Michael Aspel was in it, and Michael Aspel is a top broadcaster and therefore would not associate himself with something that did not exist.
Under the covers time, gents.
Under the covers.
Cover me
Run
up,
for
cover me
cover.
bad, run for cover. Here come the covers. Covers. I like cover songs.
This is a cover version.
Yes. This is from an album which is a bit hit and miss, as these things often are. It's different artists covering the songs of Leonard Cohen. You've got the Pixies on there, R.E.M., Nick Cave, different people. This, bizarrely, is Lloyd Cole, not someone I'm normally a fan of, but doing a version of the fantastic Leonard Cohen song, Chelsea Hotel.
It's
Play it, Carl, it's
fantastic.
beautiful.
That often.
Lloyd Cole doing his version of Chelsea Hotel.
Under the covers.
Under the covers. I thought it was a beautiful version.
It's lovely.
You know, that, apparently,
Really
I think
nice.
it's that song
sweet.
written by Leonard Cohen originally, and I think it's about his brief romance with Nico, who made a name, of course, with the Velvet Underground, and was a tragic drugs victim. But it's interesting because I'm looking at this as a compilation called I'm Your Fan, which is cover songs of Leonard Cohen's music. And as I say, R.E.M., there's people on the Nick Cave who are still going. There's a couple of names you don't tend to hear of that often now. The House of Love.
Oh, yeah.
Rarely hear them, do you? That Petrol Emotion.
Oh, yeah.
That Petrol Emotion.
Yeah.
Who else we got on here? It says Robert Forster. Now, is he a musician, or is it... Robert Forster, I don't know.
Well, if you know who Robert Forster is, I thought he was a writer.
The Lilac Time.
The Lilac Time.
They're on there as well.
You can't just say a name of a band and laugh.
You can if it's the Lilac Time.
There you go.
Wow. We were...
Did I tell you before that my friend and I once listed words we thought should be rude, but aren't, like cassock, we always thought.
Yeah,
and
bollards.
Bollards. And he always pointed out the blow monkeys.
Yeah.
Which I was...
That could be a very rude word.
All right. Whoopsie. Technical difficulties. Oh, Jesus. That's happened to me more than once this last couple weeks. Whatever. Let's go back.
It is. His point always thought.
Yeah.
And
bollards.
Bollards. And he always pointed out the blow monkeys.
Yeah.
Which I was...
That could be a very rude word. But isn't.
It isn't. Okay,
that could be a new feature, couldn't it? We're featured up, aren't we?
Aren't we?
Right?
We've still got the film review to come. Song for Lovers is coming up in a few minutes.
Song for the ladies.
Yeah, Song for the ladies. What else
if I can squeeze in a hip-hop track, I'd love to do it.
Yeah, that's called our hip-hop track bit.
He genuinely does really like hip-hop, doesn't he? Because I saw them dancing like a maniac in the lip-sync battle thing. And... he knew every freaking word. It was just great, and he seemed to really enjoy it. So that's funny. You wouldn't imagine that from just looking at him.
Exactly.
Oh, it's just amazing.
Do we have a classic song, Rick?
What were you thinking of?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe something by Nirvana.
Well, there's their biggest classic. You mean?
Ideally.
Smells Like Teen Spirit. It's going well, isn't it?
I'm enjoying it.
Well, I'm looking forward to Pop Idol.
Pop Idol. I've not been watching it.
You're joking?
Yeah, I don't know what's happened, really. I've lost interest.
American Idol?
Oh, well, it is like most things, like the preliminary rounds.
Always
that's
much more
when
exciting.
all the real freaks and no-hopers, you know. But sometimes I watch those sort of things and I sort of laugh and I think, oh dear, I shouldn't be laughing at him because he's not just rubbish, he's verging on the mentally ill. Do you know what I mean? So there's people that go along, you want to go, who told you to go along? What were you thinking? Right?
Well, it's the fact that there was no one to stop them going. That's what's even more terrifying.
Okay, so what I'm gathering is basically American Idol. But yeah, I used to think that all the time. Like, there's people that were so bad that, like, dude, no. And I imagine now they're just added for entertainment value because, like, no. That's crazy. I don't know. They must be planted or something. They must be paid actors or something because some of them were too bad, dude. Too bad. Oh, no! I don't know how to fix that. I don't know what I just pressed. Is it? No! I'm making it worse! I'm gonna stop touching stuff. I don't know what I did! Ah! Damn it! More technical difficulties. Alright, give me a second. I'm gonna fix this. Damn it! I gotta figure out how to fix that. God damn it. So it's one of those days. Alright, well, you should be good.
And Simon Cowell's good.
He's great value.
He's
Yeah.
amazing. Foxy, I like Foxy now.
I know. I've warmed to.
He's come round.
Oh, you guys even have, like, the same
lovely
font.
little shiny tree
Now,
trunk.
often I notice he's not always there week in week. Is that because he's off doing medical operations?
He's got his practice still.
He's got the practice. He's got to maintain that.
Yeah. You know, is on.
Isn't it the big ones tonight? I mean, when I say the big ones,
Capital Radio. He's still on Capital Radio.
Yeah.
That he's got to do.
The hell was that?
So you know,
isn't it some of the big names though? It's Darius Dinesh tonight.
It's Darius and the Fat Boy.
And the Fat Guy,
the big
yeah.
thing that makes you...
No, I noticed in the Sun today is saying, vote for me because of my musical talent, not because I'm huge and you feel sorry for me.
Yeah, well, that's good. I think that's right. But he has got a great
Darius, I noticed, he shaved his beard off.
He's a new man.
He looks slightly laughable, though. He's got quite a weak chin.
He's having a laugh.
Well,
he's dissing Darius for
I'm
his
not
looks.
claiming to be a pop star.
Well...
Oh, can you feel the love in the room?
No.
No, but I'm looking forward to it. My favourite all the way through has been the little fella with the stutter. I'd like Darius to get...
Yeah, I think it's almost certain he's going to win. I don't think there's any excitement.
Or that Welsh girl who was very good.
Oh, yeah.
The one that made Pete Waterman cry.
Yeah,
That was great.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? Fun stuff. He said, horribly, he said the little fellow with the stutter. Once on America's Got Talent, there was a guy that was just starting out, I guess, as kind of in the comedian route, and he had this massive stutter, and he had this whole sob story. They always do. Like the more talented people, they let him have the stories and stuff, so you feel worse or whatever. I don't know, to make it more emotional on that. This guy, he was like a American football guy and had an accident, and some of the brain trauma or something from the accident, he developed, a stutter, and there was some other things that kind of went wrong. But the guy was freaking hilarious. The whole set was about his stutter, and it was just amazing and really, really fun. And then, years later, I forgot about him, honestly. I'm trying to find him so I can see his name. But I totally forgot about him. And then years later, he just popped up on my Instagram. And I was like, oh my God, that's the guy. And his stutter got way better. Because, well, it's been years and he's been working at it and stuff. I'm trying to find his name. And, oh, there he is. Drew Lynch. Really funny guy. I really like him. I really enjoy him. If you guys do not know him, just check him out. On Instagram, it's the Drew Lynch. And Lynch is spelled with a Y. But very, very fun. I really like that guy. And, a lot of his, sets and jokes now is about the stutter, but it's almost not there anymore. He, I guess, worked on it so much it's virtually non-existent, but the guy is funny. He's really funny. So there, if you don't know him, find him. I don't know him. I don't know. It's just a suggestion, but I like him.
She was good though, wasn't she?
Yeah,
good,
they're
yeah.
great.
Sorry, what?
Oh, yeah. The one that made Pete Waterman cry.
Yeah.
That was with the stutter. I'd like Darius to get...
Yeah, I think it's almost certain he's going to win. I don't think there's any excitement.
Or that Welsh girl who was very good.
Oh, yeah.
The one that made Pete Waterman cry.
Yeah.
That was great.
Yeah.
She was good though, wasn't she?
Yeah, they're great. They're really good. But, it'd be nice to see Fatty get some
He's
recognition.
too long. He's just a weird shape, though. It turns my stomach, and I'm one to talk.
Steady on.
No, I know.
He's just,
He's just doing his job.
it's, glandular.
Yeah.
It's not as greed. But, he's got a good voice, and why not?
Good luck to him.
We've had Demis Roussos in the charts.
Yeah.
Alison
I
Moyet.
don't know who
There's
that
not
is,
Demis
but
Roussos.
those are some fabulous boots, dude. I like them.
In the charts.
Yeah.
Alison Moyet.
There's not been a fatty for a while, has there, who's been a big star? Moyet may well have been the last one.
Jerry Watts, she sorted herself out after becoming famous. She was pretty big, wasn't she?
Who?
Jerry Halliwell?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was
wasn't.
never a bloater. Have you seen this bloke off Pop Idols?
Yeah.
It's like he's got 3 Jerry Halliwell strapped to his
I don't
waist
know-
and
I
then
don't
wearing
know.
a big...
Any of the people, I appreciate the photos and stuff. They help a lot, but I still don't know who the hell any of the people they're mentioning are. I'm very lost.
coat over the top.
To smuggle them in.
Yeah, exactly.
To a no Halliwell zone.
I reckon I tell you what he's going to do. I reckon he's going to take it off, and it's just a big fat outfit, and it was like to prove, the prejudice of the world.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey?
And how come that little fella with the stutter doesn't stutter when he's singing? Hold on.
Well,
That's not how
cleaned
that
up,
works.
actually.
I bet
That's
she's
cleared
not
up, hasn't
even Welsh.
it? Exactly. And apparently Darius is not a knob.
Dandy Warhols on XFM 104.9. About 2:20, the Ricky Gervais show.
With Steve Merchant.
Yeah, he's still here.
The Christmas ads that come on, I noticed. They're on now. And I noticed, I was watching telly last night, and do you think that the advertising executive for Cadbury's Roses chocolates just comes in once a
Does look
year
good.
and they go, what you got this year? And he goes, what about some workmen and some old ladies singing thank you very much, thank you very, very much?
Yeah.
Just shot in a street somewhere. Yeah, that'd be fine. It worked last year.
Yeah,
That's been going like since I can remember. I've never seen another advert for Cadbury's Roses except that.
Exactly. Well, there's certain things that conjure up Christmas, like you got your turkey and all that, and
Yeah.
you got your roses.
Yeah, Woolworths.
Well, what?
Yeah.
Yeah. Got all,
Have you guys ever tried those chocolate? They're called seashells. Oh, they're amazing. Oh my god, I love those. As soon as I can shop internationally, I'm buying those. I believe they're just called seashells, but basically it's chocolate. It's milk chocolate and white chocolate all kind of like marmaled together, and they're shaped like seashells, but inside they basically have Nutella, which you guys call Nutella, which is also one of those things that's weird to me, but whatever. Oh my god, one of the yummiest things I've ever tried in my entire life, and it's been like 25 years since no, I'm not that old. 22 years since I've had one. I'm buying those as soon as I can. Do you guys have those? I remember asking a friend once, but I don't remember the answer. I don't know if he knew what they were, but those are amazing.
Oh, yeah. Oh, dear.
pizza.
Pizza, Woolworths. Drink driving. Oh, dear. God, sorry, I forgot what I went in for.
What were we doing? We were
right.
doing something. Be careful.
Were
There's a lot
you?
of money involved here,
Yeah.
Steve.
Oh, you can't say.
Don't stitch me up.
I was reading the paper this week that Charlotte Church,
Yeah.
you know, little kind of singing sensation, she's been slagging off the firemen who've been salvaging people and
No,
wreckage
she
and
hasn't
stuff.
been slagging them off.
Well,
Be
apparently,
careful.
but
What
I
did she
saw on the
actually
news.
say?
I saw on the news that she's apparently, and she claimed that she'd been misinterpreted.
Right.
But the Channel 5 News thought this was a big enough story to say that Charlotte Church had been saying that the September 11th tragedy had been blown out of proportion.
Right. That's different to slagging off the firemen.
No, but that's what they said. They said that she felt that they were being hailed as kind of heroes and they were just doing their job.
Right. Oh, well, that's
Yeah.
a little bit stupid to say anyway, a little bit insensitive and, yeah.
But it's sort of, because it's like, did you read about...
Why do you care? Why does anyone care
But who's
what she
asked her?
thinks about September 11th anyway? It's the same as those things like during a presidential election or when I'm elections. It's these things they picture. Billy Piper says, I've always voted Labour.
I know.
Who's going to go, whoa, hold on, H from Steps, he's a Conservative, hold on, what's going on?
Yeah.
I don't know if he is or not.
I don't know, well, I know that,
that was just an example. I don't
Faye and
know
Claire from
what
Steps are
either
both-
of them vote, to be honest. All right, let's not get into it.
Yeah. I
Go
think
on.
Faye and Claire from Steps are both BNP members. I remember reading that somewhere.
That's
But I
so not
can't-
true.
I
That is
cannot be
so
certain.
untrue. He takes
Cannot
that
be
back
certain.
now.
I cannot be certain.
Right.
I think
That
it was
is
misread.
definitely untrue.
I read it on the net and it's often wrong on the net.
Right. Definitely, he's going to retract that
What
now.
is
aren't
that?
Yeah, what I'm
Jeez,
saying,
it sounds
I'm
like the freaking walls are closing in when they play with the mic stands or the arms or whatever the hell they're playing with. Doesn't it? Oh, I guess it's just like a headphone thing, but it sounds like like those disaster movies when there's an earthquake and walls are falling apart and stuff. That's what it sounds like.
Right.
I think
That
it was
is
misread.
definitely untrue.
I read it on the net and it's often wrong on the net.
Right. Definitely, he's going to retract that now, aren't
Definitely, yeah. Well, I'm saying, it's almost certainly untrue. I read it on the net.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and those things are always untrue.
Okay. All right. He's dissed the net now.
Yeah.
You dissed the net.
Anything
I can't
else,
believe it.
Stephen?
We've dig ourselves out of this hole now.
Well, Blue. Now, I definitely can quote this because
Yeah.
I read it in the Sun.
Yeah.
Blue were being interviewed by Blue, the pop band Blue. All Rise. Have you bought that album yet, Rick? I imagine that would be on your Christmas
I
list.
like it. One for the money and a free ride. Yeah.
Anyway, Blue were being interviewed by The Sun for one of their on web chats by the lovable Dominic Mohan.
Yeah.
And for some reason they got around to September 11th, and one of the members of Blue said, again, church-like,
Yeah.
I think it's been blown out of all proportion. What about all the whales and elephants that are dying every day?
And the other band were going, shut up.
Yeah,
shut
they
up.
were going to give a transcript of it going, shut up,
They
people.
had to do a retraction. He said, sorry, I didn't know. Oh,
Yeah, that was it. He said, obviously I'm very passionate about whales and elephants, and perhaps a bit misplaced. All the proceeds that I'll receive from our next single I'm going to give to the September 11th Foundation.
Yeah, and then he went, can I give some to the whales? No, you've done it again.
You've done it again.
Don't worry about the whales.
But this is what I mean, why are people asking the members of Blue,
Yeah.
or Atomic Kitten, what
Yeah.
they think about September the 11th?
I know.
They should just be working in a chippy, those
Kitten?
people. They're lucky to be on the telly. The Atomic Kitten girls, really, I mean, do they not look like they should be in a chip shop?
They're
Or just
girls.
hanging around outside an off-food drinking
They
white
will
cider?
be soon. They will be soon.
Oh.
Don't worry. Although Hearsay's new single, I dissed Hearsay before, but they've come out with a little poppy thing. I think
Can I
they do
surprise you,
all right.
Rick? I
Go
prefer
on.
Liberty.
I prefer Liberty as well.
Yeah, a little bit funky, a little bit with more down with the kids.
Yeah. Anyway, XFM 104.9.
Once again, our opinions on current pop bands.
Yeah,
if you'd
yeah,
like to have your...
Hold on, though.
Go on, shoot.
Isn't it about time for, a
Movie?
hip-hop track?
Have we got it? Can you dig it up?
Song for the Lovers would be good.
Dude, didn't they already do Eminem? Is that not hip hoppy enough? Is that just straight out rap? Is it different? I don't know. I don't know the genres. Oh, I like the metal genres. There's thrash metal and this metal and black metal and dark metal and heavy metal and I don't know. If the guitar sounds heavy and somebody's screaming, it's metal. Who cares?
I'll do that now. The song for lovers. Now, this is a beautiful song. It's by Simon and Garfunkel. It's only 1 minute 49 long. It's called April Come She Will. It's the song for the lovers.
Play it, Rick.
I like that song. That's a good song.
April Come She Will, Simon and Garfunkel. Isn't that beautiful?
Beautiful little song.
See, I'd quite like to put out a compilation, like Song for the Lovers, maybe, you know what I mean? But I'm worried, obviously the title's ironic, we're taking the mickey out of those things, but quite serious about all the songs we play.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm worried about people perceive it a bit like Simon Bates' R-Tune album or something.
Steve Wright's Sunday Love Songs.
Yeah. But,
Yeah.
Beautiful
lovely.
song.
Yeah.
When you think that you listen to like some dance track, you buy it and it's like 5 minutes long, the same thing, repetitive beats.
Yeah.
And then you hear that, a minute and a half, classic.
Do you know what I mean?
Hey, have I made my point, Rick?
I think
I've
so. Yeah. Oh, the youngsters today.
If anyone knows what my point was there, please give us a call.
phone in and he's made it well.
Yeah. Carl, have you got lined up for us?
Some R.E.M.
I don't
let's
know
play
about
the- Strokes on XFM 104.9. It's the Ricky Gervais Show with me, Steve Merchant,
Cheers.
Carl Pilkington.
The K-Man.
Well, it's time for the... Well, I think people wait for this now. I never knew, really, since I was doing the show, that I actually had a bit of a knack for film reviews.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because...
I discovered talent, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'll probably be asked soon by Barry Norman or Jonathan Ross to do something on that sort of thing, or maybe my own film. So I don't know. TV or...
The
Anyway.
clock's ticking, it's only a matter of time.
Yeah, okay. This week I've chosen...
Well, wait a minute, let's play the jingle.
Okay. The film review and that.
Brilliant.
Yeah? Ricky Gervais.
I legit
Yeah.
thought it was going to be the Rocky, the Eye of the Tiger. But that works.
There we go. This week I've chosen My Left Foot.
Right.
Okay? Now, My Left Foot
seen it.
is a film about a bloke called Daniel Day-Lewis, who's all mental except
So
for his left foot, right? And he has arguments. I can't remember. He has arguments with his dad, so I wasn't watching it properly. But even though he's mental, apart from the foot, he does stuff with the foot that we could do all over, and he uses that to his best. I think he might write a book or something off paint. And the moral of this story is, even if
Appreciate
you've
your
only
feet.
got a foot that works, you can still win prizes because it won the Oscar.
Okay. Am I right in saying that you're bringing a book out of these, collected, maybe for the Christmas market?
I think I might.
Yeah. I
Okay.
see there's obvious
Great
market
films
there.
reviewed, sort of, with it's a different outlook on it,
A
isn't it?
different approach.
I
yeah.
don't just sort of like say.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's an approach that doesn't really use grammar. which you don't see that often in
No.
film reviews. But no, once again, what would you give it out of 10?
9.
I just say I didn't really concentrate. I can't remember a lot about it, but it won an Oscar. So I think it won an Oscar or something. So 9.
Okay, jolly good. Well, that was My Left Foot, which is probably available on sell-through video, maybe in a bargain bin. $5.99, probably on TV this Christmas. That's to be confirmed.
Eels, fresh feeding on XFM 104. I was going well, isn't it?
I'm enjoying it, yeah.
20 minutes to go. I think more of an up show. We've made some great hits and great songs
some
today,
great
haven't we?
music.
We've had some great features. A new feature. That film sounds good.
Looking forward to
that. That'll
next
run and
week.
run.
Yep.
Song for the if there's any record companies out there that want to put out a compilation
Song
of my
for
songs for lovers, yeah. That's good. Anyone who wants me to do a film, any film you want,
Reviewed.
Yeah, reviewed. Yeah.
Yeah.
I finish the sentence.
Yeah, no, ideally. Because it was otherwise, it was
Go on.
anyone who wants me to do a film. Well,
Right.
Of course, being a top actor,
Yeah,
you'd have
sure.
probably appeared in a film.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. And that.
Is that how, like, the invention of lying came to be or something? Nothing. I was gonna ask. I have no idea how many films this guy's been in, because I know that he's done shows. I know he's done The Office. There's a lot of shows, but movies, all I can think of is The Invention of Lying and the David Brent On the Road or something that I haven't seen yet, but but not yet. And I can't think of anything else I've seen him in. Like, proper movie with proper characters.
Jolly good. Yeah,
Okay.
well, you're running out of steam, I can
You're
tell.
running out.
Yeah.
Go on.
Carl, have you seen it yet? I know you probably haven't, Rick. Cliff Richard's video for his new single.
Yep.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Oh, it's bad, isn't it?
I
I've heard
saw
about
it
this.
on Lorraine Kelly in the morning, Sky One. Great
Yeah.
show. And And it's amazing. He's done a version of Somewhere Over the Rainbow, but he's combined that.
No.
He's combined that with what was it? It's Oh What a Wonderful World.
I wasn't really listening. I was looking at the pictures and I couldn't believe
it's What a Wonderful World and combined with Somewhere Over the Rainbow.
So he's done
two classic songs, two songs that have been done definitively by artists in the past. He's tried to combine them with a kind of Yamaha keyboard sound in the background.
What was his last year's one? It was Lord's Prayer with Over the Old Lang Syne.
He's just obsessed with combining two songs. Like, they're not good enough as they are. People will get bored. We better combine them.
Nah, dude, okay, maybe that wasn't popular back then, but some mashups are insanely good. Some songs just go so good together. So good. Glee. I might get ridiculed for this, but whatever. I'll say it. Glee had some really good ones. But there was one that was really fun. That was "Stop in the Name of Love" and "Free Your Mind." I think it was. Oh, really good. And there was another one of "Heads Will Roll," and I don't know if they mixed it with Thriller or what, but if you do it well, it could be amazing. And if you don't do it well, it can suck. Ta-da! But I'm for mashups. It's hard to get them done well. I've heard several bad ones, but properly done, just getting all the timings right and everything, it can be just awesome.
Yeah.
It's like a mega mix, like a Cliff mega mix. And you're right, the video is unbelievable. It's him flying through. It's all kind of sort of 2D animation, kind of almost sort of a collage of buildings and high-rise flats and that. Kids see him floating by. Yeah. They wave, they point to each other. They can't believe they're like, there goes Sir Cliff.
They're going, who's that?
Exactly.
He was around in the 50s.
And he's got a little one-dimensional Cliff with a kind of angelic glow flying through the sky. Just bringing happiness to people as he sings.
Well, he does.
His real face kind of every so often kind of appearing and kind
wonder
of singing.
where his real face is.
Oh.
And it's one of the worst songs and one of the worst videos I've ever seen. I mean, I know people slag off Cliff and it's an easy target, but he actually deserves it because he's shameful.
Yeah.
He's embarrassing.
So, yeah.
He's embarrassing.
I mean,
and he's arrogant.
Well, everything's a disguised boast. I mean, I liked Devil Woman. I liked Miss Unites. I liked Wired for Sound, and I like tall speakers and small speakers. I like all sizes speakers. You know that. You'll vouch me on that. Yeah. And he sang about it, which is good. And I'm often wired for sound, right? Carrie doesn't live here anymore. Where's she gone? She's just another message on a payphone wall. It's a story. But lately, I haven't had a lot of time for him.
Awful.
I remember he was on something on one chat show, and I think it was Des or Michael Asper or something. And I said, so you've had something? He said, yeah. He said, well, everyone knows that Elvis sold more records after his death than when he was alive. Little dig there against Elvis. He goes, well, I've just overtaken his record for sales in the UK. Right, so he sets up that Elvis is only selling because he's dead.
Yeah.
And anyway, I've still beaten him in the UK. And I just think, yeah. And where'd you get the quiff from and the way to sing? Where'd you get that from, Cliff? Where did you think of that?
But listen, those people, he's just desperate for the credibility that he's never going to have.
I like it when he went round last year going, they're not playing my record, they're not playing my record, they're not playing, oh, go on, play it. Number one.
Yeah.
Fooled you.
It was number one, the Millennium Prayer.
I know, yeah. Well, it was, it was the Millennium, wasn't it?
It was, but I don't know who's buying it. I mean, I know, but you seem to claim it's some kind of like 60-year-old women, but they're not.
Yeah,
are they really a commercial force now?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Carl seems to know that.
These guys forgot they're on. Okay, this is probably one of the episodes I've been the most lost because it has been non-stop talking about people and references and places and things and bands and a whole bunch of stuff I don't know. I'm trying real hard to, but yeah, no. If I don't know it, I don't know it. Images have been helping, but still, if I don't know it, I don't know it. But I feel like now at this point they totally forgot that they were on the radio and they're just having a conversation between themselves just like any other day. And hello, I don't know if all the listeners are lost, but I am mega lost, people.
Well, like when you're born, you're a little baby, wrinkly and stuff. When you get older, you sort of morph into a baby again. And you go through the same phases. So when you're young, you buy singles. You get old, you got nothing to do all day. You got all your pension money. What will I buy? Cliff Richard's on the telly. Here's my video, buy me song.
You see, that started off as quite a sensible point, because I actually think they'd do it. But what was all that alien stuff about when you're born, you go wrinkly and you go wrinkly again? So sometimes you mix, like, normal things that human beings say with I don't know what.
Well, look, when you're a baby, you've got a little bald head, no teeth. You get old. What happens?
Are you a philosopher? Are you an official philosopher? Because, I mean, it sounds like it. Oh, Carl, play a record. You're a gem. You're a diamond.
XFM 104.9. Good to hear the happy Mondays again. We're nearly through.
We are indeed.
We've had a little bit of chat. We've had a few laughs. We've had a few tears.
We have indeed.
We've introduced a new feature.
Looking forward to that next week.
Yeah, so soon it's just going to be wall-to-wall features, isn't it? It's going to be,
Well, I had an idea for a feature which you didn't seem to like, which
What?
was something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue.
You want to explain it? And
Yeah, something old, an old song. Something new, a new song.
Yeah.
Something borrowed, a cover version.
Yeah.
And something blue, just a melancholy and beautiful song.
Right, okay, but does it have to be
Not
all
bad.
4, or can it be anyone?
No, it's all 4. You play that over the course of the show. Or maybe just have
Oh.
4 songs in a row, and that's that section.
So
I actually like that,
a
that's
feature
cool.
would be like, this is either an old song or like a new song.
Yeah.
That's good. I think we've done that a few times.
No, it's not. It's
We've
not
covered
though.
that.
Well, what's the difference? I'm playing a song from a film. Just because you give it a title, it's just a song from a film. You could play that anyway, couldn't you?
Brilliant.
It's all
You've-
nonsense.
You've seen, cheers, Carl.
What was
Brilliant,
that,
yeah. My ideas are good, aren't they? Because they're not only sort of accessible, but there's a little bit of depth there.
I think it's fair enough to let him have his little feature at the end of the show, though. Just, you know what I mean? Keep him happy, the song for the
Cool.
lovers. Coming up in a bit.
Excellent. Well, but that's not till after Song 2 by Blur.
I remember the days when Carl didn't even want to be on the air. I remember the days when he was told by the establishment that he wasn't allowed to talk on the air. And now it's like, as far as he's concerned, he's a third member of the team.
He's protected by
Yeah.
me.
Right?
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Song 2 by Blur. We're running out of time. It's 5-2. Just got time for Steve's song for the ladies.
Wedding present, Rick, from the album Saturnali, I think it's pronounced like that, and it's track 3, Dream World, a song
Looking forward
for
to
the
it.
ladies.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. That's over. Aww.
Online, xfm.co.uk.
That's so cute. Thank you for that. Ooh, I started over. That's so cute. Thank you. I appreciate that. Like I said, that was the time I've been the lostest. But I can feel Carl becoming more of one of the team, and I'm loving it. And they're including him more and stuff, and he's, you know, getting less shy and stuff. So very cool. But yeah, I was lost this one. I had technical difficulty. This one was a mess. But whatever. We're going through them all. But it's still fun. These guys are still ridiculously fun. But I feel like they themselves forget that sometimes people are listening to what they're saying. And I totally like the something new, something old, something borrowed, and something blue. I didn't say it right. But I liked it. I liked it. If I said it different, it would have rhymed. But that's not bad. But it's... some of it is just weird. But whatever. Anyway, dude, movies that sound amazing. Tarzan. Phil Collins killed it. Straight up. Another one, well, it's a musical, but, The Nightmare Before Christmas. Amazing. And then, dude, Danny Elfman has a great freaking... just all of it. All the soundtrack. He did the music all Tim Burton films, basically. They're just like that. Just like Tim Burton and Johnny Depp, but still, pretty stuff. Anyway. I got distracted. So, that was fun. Loved it. Can't wait for more. I know I've accidentally saw the 8th one, which was very more Carl heavy. So I imagine it's going to be like little by little. They'll go putting that in. Love it. Awesome. Just, it's nice to hear how they started discovering the wonder that is Carl. That's very cool. Just like little by little, how they just kind of incorporate questions or this and that, and they realize that the guy says weird stuff. I love it. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. You've been amazing. Also, I just want to quickly apologize. I'm not up to date on all the credits and stuff. It's just the holidays. I've been busy, so I'll get on it as soon as I can. But my bad. I'm sorry. I'll do it. Anyway, here is, the ones I have.